So we are live. Let's listen to some of the riffs here, and then we got to get into it.
What tuning are you in?
E minor.
What tuning are you in? Sorry, shooting up. That's tuning?
E minor. Or D sharp.
You gonna bring up your Suno screen?
No, then people see my fucking styles.
Oh, okay.
What should I put up instead?
Any good animated backdrops?
I don't have anything. But I might be able to do in the future something like that, get something like that set up. So in the meantime, I want to do something, excuse me, with that version. So let's go cover. What would we name this?
With the date on it?
23rd, 1:34 in the morning.
What's the file? What's the file name called?
August 23rd, 1:34 in the morning, 26 seconds.
So you call it. Just remove part of it. Leave the 1:34. That's what I called it. Mine. Depending on when you saved it, that's what I called it. 154, 205.
Okay.
So just call it 134, so you'll know when you recorded it.
I'll leave the time signature then and just name it, I guess, or I don't know. Normally I come up with a name for these things and then call it raw, you know what I mean? Think of a name for the riffs and stuff.
Yeah, but raw, whatever the time it was you recorded it, raw 134, whatever. That way every one of them will have a different time signature, a timestamp.
Raw.
That'll change.
Yeah, raw 190 BPM it says.
Well, no, because they're not. They might be the same BPM, but not different.
I'm thinking of just naming it something that sounds like a name I'd remember, and then the raw part after. I don't know.
Yeah, I like the raw idea, but I was just saying you could just name it the time it was the time you recorded it, 134, whatever that was.
What about the day?
Again, I don't know if that matters so much. It doesn't even matter the time. It's just that it separates it from the other song chunks you recorded.
Yeah, I can leave the date and get rid of the word recording, and then call it
Right.
Raw Take August, and then we'll call it cover.
I would just put the August raw and the whatever. That's it. And then the time that was the 134 or whatever. That's it. And the next chunk you use will be August raw.
Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. So, 100% audio influence. 0% style, 0% weirdness just to begin. We don't want it to sound like techno, synth, rap, fucking, what else? There was another thing.
It won't do any of that if you put in the right style.
Okay, so let's see. We'll see what we're gonna leave these things alone for a sec. Create.
Yeah, I know what you can do to confuse it.
What?
Tell us to make a single song out of every available genre it knows. And not like one from each genre. You'd be specific about it. Tell them one song using every genre available.
That's funny.
And it can only be 3 minutes long because it's only allowed to be long enough to be a radio single.
Right.
Okay, I wonder what kind of fucked up menagerie that would be.
My God. What do we want for the styles? Virginia groove metal?
I just told you.
Go
all of them.
Straight up death metal.
Well, let's try a couple of these things. Virginia groove metal. Let me get my styles here going. Yeah, let me see if this works. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to make one of those now, too, with 100% style. And do what Cinder said 100 times over. We're using credits, people. I went to use my voice changer. I'm not using it with a mixer. I'm packing one.
I'm still smoking a Dubois.
Lucky bastard. Did you know Brad Dubois? He was a good man.
Scooby Dooby.
Scooby Dooby Doo, I see you hiding and taking a poo. Spark it up.
Spark it.
Farted.
Farted. Okay, so Der is in the Nanco, showing how the man grow. Let's see. Is the music ready? One of them is. Let's check this out. This is what it came up with on its own. I let it do its own thing for 4 songs. 0% style. This is 0% style. And then 100% style. So we'll see what it does with both. told it not to do wah. Was it 20 seconds of sound? Was it another like 15 seconds of nothing? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, what a way to end it. You make them wait 20 seconds to go. That's great for paying for the tape. Oh, yeah.
Echo.
I hear it too.
Feedback.
Here's the 100% style.
Feedback, Austin.
Okay, I'll do the mute. Spark it up. That's kind of cool. Okay, was that okay?
Yeah, it actually sounded like a bit like Metallica.
I know, That was kind of neat. Okay, let's listen to, I guess, this one where I used my own styles and see what it did. Right here. Spark it up. Wilson, wow, like holy fuck. Dude, this is crazy. Making music on stream, wanna check it out? I'd love to play VR, but I gotta use my credits. Wow. What do you think of my fucking, what did you think of my fucking shit that I put in the style and made it do?
That's not gonna. You're not gonna make a better copy of that.
I
song.
know! That was fucking crazy! That was
Time-
fucking crazy! The first
Move on to the
fucking
new.
version.
Move on to the new sample.
No,
Get a
no, I
different
gotta
sample.
use at least a while. Let me
No,
make
not
it,
on this
no,
one.
No,
Get
no,
a-
no,
get
no,
a
Let
new
me
sample.
do at least a couple hundred credits of each fucking take, because I have 10,000 to use in fucking 4 days, less than 4 days. So, hang on.
Yeah, but that was sick, dude.
That is,
You
I
don't-
made a comment. I liked it. That's fucking stellar. Holy fucking shit. The drums were so fucking tight. Holy fucking shit. That was like, I was like, that's so fucking sick. Holy crap. Holy fucking shit. Shane's like, I hope you plan on making a band full of AI robots, because no one will be able to copy that.
Oh no, that wasn't that bad. I mean, yeah, some of it was pretty fast. But
Shane, I gotta share this with you. Go check it out, okay? I'm gonna share it to you on Facebook. Because it's just... You don't have the ability to right now? Okay. He's not in a music listening mood, I get that. Phil's chuckling. It's okay, I get it. Okay, it's making me verify that I'm human when I'm making these songs. This is hilarious.
Yeah, God forbid a robot makes an AI song.
I think they had a problem with that. People were buying multiple Premiere accounts and just using a robot to pump out different ideas every month.
Robots making robots do things.
Excuse my burple.
Who would have thunk it?
Okay, Phil, we got to check out a couple more versions at least before we move on. So I'm going to make like a handful
That's
more.
hilarious. AI picking creating AI music.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a funny video.
Yeah. That's what I mean, right? That's what I was saying.
You ask an AI, what kind of music would you like to create? And tell.
No. How about this? How about a robot telling an AI to program Suno?
That's soon to happen.
That's soon to happen, Shane said.
The next phase.
It's the next phase, he says. Okay, let's check out another version here. Shane, if you gotta go, I understand though, but I'm about to put on another version. Let's check this one out. This one is 0% style influence, so let's see what it does. It's too watt-y, so I'm gonna fucking down like I don't like that one. So anyway, on to a 3-minute version one. Let's check out this one. Hi-hat. Fuck yeah. Pineapple pen. You got that stuck in your head. You said that like a couple weeks Holy shit. was a pretty fucking good version, though. It wasn't as good as the other one, I don't think, but it was still pretty fucking good. It was like 8 out of 10. Or maybe 7.5 out of 10. It was pretty good. What'd you think, Phil?
Is that right?
Okay, so we'll go to the next ones now. We'll make a new one. I made a bunch of other versions, but we can change into the next riff. So let's go. We're gonna go back to the library. Actually, can I just go to my... Is there a way I can... There's got to be a way I can do this. There's got to be a way I can... Okay, delete that, and then... Okay. Let's go to uploads. What? I'm confused. The stuff that I created's missing. Where are they? Oh, they're here. In my workspace. I guess they got mixed up. Okay, so now we go to this song right here. Check this out. Oh yeah, okay. There's obviously gonna be some farts in there and stuff, but... Okay, so put that there.
All right. Do you want to know my secret?
What's your secret? I'm gonna let it do its own thing in the first two, but...
That's the same song, right? That I did that line with.
Yeah.
So, think. So I used death metal, believe it or not. I used epic ballad. I used grand piano, guitar solo, cello.
I'm gonna have to try some of these in these creations.
I used sub bass and double kick.
Okay,
I think that was all of
let
it.
me write them down. Hang on, what'd you say? Cello. Double sub
Grand piano,
grand piano, yeah. What else?
guitar solo,
Okay.
death metal,
Death metal. Did you say dual guitar solo or just guitar solo?
just guitar solo.
Okay.
Double kick,
Okay, hang on. Yep.
sub bass,
Okay.
Epic ballad.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay, I'll try it out. Let's make a couple of let's make a couple with this, and then let's go and try adding yours in there and try that. And now we'll make 2 of those. So we got some stuff to check out. So you want to hear what it came up with? Hang on. So this is what it came up with when it made its own style and its own like instrumental prompt. So let's hear what it did. This is what the AI thought it was, with 100% style influence and 100% audio influence. It's like a fireplace fucking jam. Started to go heavier. It's like distorted acoustic. Holy shit. Let's listen to my version here, and then we'll listen to yours.
Yeah.
so I hope you have a good night, Shane. Well, you know what I mean. Have a night. Later, buddy. That was kind of cool. Now let's listen to your version, Phil.
All right.
Here we go. That was wicked. Holy shit. There's a couple other versions here too. Let's check it out. Oh, I gotta mute. Hang on. Okay, ready? Here we go. Let's check out this one. I kind of get it. They go like for an abrupt cello end where they're like vibrating it like a fart. Did you see that, Phil?
What's that?
It was like, hey, like with them on the fucking cello for like fucking 10, 15 seconds, just fucking giving her. Okay, so I'm making a couple more with a tweaked combination of yours.
The cello player was erect.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It was so true though. Alright, let's fucking let's make a couple more here and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so let's see here. We listened to this one. Excuse me. I'm interested to see one of these ones. Yeah, let's check this out. I told it to do a diminished scale guitar solo. Let's see. Damn. That was crazy. What'd you think of that one?
All right.
That was cool. Okay, let's check out the next one. And then after we check out a couple more, I've already made them all, so we'll move to the next song. Okay, so let's check this out. Jesus Christ, 6.5 minutes. Let me guess, fart sounds in the middle? No sound at all. Just fucking. What? I didn't ask for singing.
I felt the storm of fear.
Storm of Fear? Like, where the fuck did this come from, Phil? Do you fucking hear this shit? The AI's like something about a storm of fear. It's like, where the fuck did this come from? It went off on a fucking tangent. Anyway, let's hear this other one. Let me see. There's got to be a better one. This is promising, I guess. 2 minutes 40 some odd. 2 minutes 50 seconds. Why would it do that with a minute left in the song? What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Did you fucking hear that? What the fuck is wrong with this thing? It like ends on a fart. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That was so fucking bad at the end. Holy shit. Let's just fucking hold it on a Oh, someone's taking a shit. Okay, so let's maybe move. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. I think that was funny. Jesus, sweet Jesus, that was bad. Okay. What's next? We got this one next. Damn. Okay, that's my take. Let's fucking hear something. Is it ready yet? No. Did I hear Sparkle Arc? Cinder.
I'd like it.
What is a
Yeah.
void worm on Arc?
What is a void worm?
Yeah.
It's basically the space wyvern.
No way, because someone gave me a clone of a level 362 on Arc Mobile, and they gave me a fucking Karchar, high level,
Hell yeah.
and they gave me a Bronto, level 190-ish, and a level 190-ish RG, and they're going to give me an Anki and Dode tomorrow, and they said, if you need anything, you let me know. I'm helping anyone that needs it, because everyone helped me first, too. I was like,
Hell
okay.
yeah.
So if you ever do end up getting on Arc Mobile, we'll have a head start.
I was like, "Cha."
I'm just saying it won't be so hard.
Aw.
Cinder. It won't be like a second job. It'll be like walking into a paradise because of the tames. But
It'd be like walking into a paradise.
Yeah, Phil, you don't understand how hard it is to get those tames, especially as someone like look at it this way. I'm not paying for the stuff until it goes half off for the maps on mobile. So I'm stuck on the island until Black Friday, essentially, unless they don't have a half off sale. And even then, it would take me so long to tame some of these things. Like a Karchar is a stupidly tough tame. Like, and the fact they gave me it it's just crazy. They're like, oh, I'll just clone you up stuff. I was like, okay. Really cool person. Okay, so let's see here. Is it ready? Let's see. Excuse me. Okay. I'm looking. Where's the first one? Okay, so this is what the AI wanted to make of it. With 0% well, actually with 100%, we'll do 100% style influence first. And then we'll do my version. Spark it up. It's like Megadeth a little bit. A little Megadeth, a little Emigosh. Holy shit. Oh yeah. That's sick. Oh yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Can't wait to hear the version with the fucking Virginia groove now. Whoa. Holy fuck. That was cool. And that was the AI's version of it. Okay, here, let's
Yeah.
do the next one. Yeah, this is my version. Oh yeah, here we go. Spark it up, baby. Holy shit, this sounds wicked. Wow. What did you think of that one, Phil?
That was pretty good.
The drums are fucking incredible at times. Like, the first half of the song is insane. Wow. That's impressive. Impressivo. I'm making a couple more cakes. Commander.
I'll be right back.
You will? Okay. So good boy. And just so you know, there's more here if you need some later. Okay? There's more there if you need. Okay? That's right. It's okay. The lure.
Oh, I can't hear you. Just a second.
How goes it? How goes it?
There we go.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
How goes it? How goes it?
Yes.
It goes good. It goes good.
I'm doing okay.
That's good. That's good.
I'm gonna look at what else I can get to work on a new build.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loading screen is a little bit, tiny bit messed up, but that's not that big of an issue.
How did the conversion
How did the
go?
conversion go?
Everything works. The mission script works. The vehicle script works. Weapons. I think that's the
Lighting
issue with the
script?
V menu.
Lighting script.
What?
Lighting script?
Lighting script.
Oh yeah, that also works.
That's cool.
That's cool.
And the vehicle
And the
controls?
vehicle controls.
Sorry, I heard some hammering.
Oh, really? Who hammered?
Really who hammered?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Not sure where it came from.
Don't let them.
Don't let them.
Especially if it's your
Especially
building.
if it's your building.
I don't think so.
You said you hear hammering?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he
I mean,
said.
Pounding, like, yeah.
let's
But
say
I don't know. I
am
don't
not,
think it.
I am not streaming, nor do I have my.
I went down, checked everything downstairs. There was no commotion down there, so.
Oh, okay, I was like, 'cause I'm actually standing in front of my blacksmith and he's hammering on something, but I'm literally muted, so it's like.
Hammering.
Hammering.
You okay, Phil?
You okay, Phil?
Yeah, I just ran down the stairs and back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You okay, Rander? Randy's inspecting the hunt.
Yeah, see, literally standing next to the blacksmith while he's hammering.
Look, he's hammering.
Look, he's hammering.
I was like, there's no way he's here.
That's funny.
What the hell?
That's too funny.
It's too funny.
Well, we got a bunch of good takes, Phil.
Yep.
So I guess on to
So
the
I
next
guess
one.
on to the next one.
So I watched a video and figured out an easy way to get steel or steel reinforcements.
Okay, how do you do it?
Okay, how do you do it?
Basically, if you've got a tier 3 or tier 4 smithy, he can make steel reinforcements out of 1 iron reinforcement and 1
No
steel
way.
fire.
No way.
Yeah, instead of 3 steel.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, some shit like that. And then you
That's
can break
cool.
it down. And so basically, let's say you make 500 iron bars,
Yeah.
and you have 500 steel fire. Okay,
Okay.
that's gonna make 500 steel, right?
Right.
So when you go to make the steel reinforcement, it's gonna cost you 3 steel bars per steel reinforcement.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do it this way, it only costs you 1 iron bar and 1 steel fire, which means it technically only charges you 1 steel per steel reinforcement. Then you can dismantle them back down into steel bars. And
That's
you will
cool.
get 1 for 1 for the steel reinforcements. So you're using 3 times less steel, basically, and able to break it down and get more back instead of using the furnace to make steel.
Yeah. That's awesome how it saves. It's a lot cheaper.
You're so echoey.
Let me see here. So the next song would be this one. I'll just play it in the switcher.
Super echo feedback man. You're starting to sound like the Joker at the end of the first Batman movie.
I can't hear the song.
Randy's eating. 1 sec. It's okay, Rander. You done? Okay, here we go. motherfucker. I went nuts at the end there, eh? Okay, so let's get a creation going, shall we? I'm streaming on Twitch if you want to hear the music, Eddie. If anything inspires you, we might be able to use it in the game. Okay, so I gotta get my specialty. Phil, why does time fly? Okay.
Because the Earth is traveling at 200,000 miles per second. I don't
Damn it.
fucking-
Okay, so.
I like that answer.
Okay, so I'm starting up my own creations as well. Okay, so we're gonna hear what it does with the first couple. Where the fuck are my fucking joint papers, man? I've been looking for them. There they are. What you doing, Phil? Winning?
I'm just waiting for you to do your next song.
I hear you. It's generating.
Have you heard about the copyright lawsuit going on in Germany over Suno?
Really? Phil, have you heard about this?
Why?
Tell my uncle.
Well, I think they've pretty much made it illegal to claim any copyright with music you generate.
What if they use their own guitar inputs?
No, I own the copyrights.
No, he says in Germany. There's a
Oh,
lawsuit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. The law is pretty much lagging behind, and they're just pushing for regulation on this,
Yeah. Even if you put your own guitar track in, you don't own it?
No, because the way the decisions that the system makes when generating
What if
or
you're
using it in
100%
other
audio
tracks.
influence and nothing less?
Well, I don't really know what the nuances of this are.
Yeah, we normally just upload audio to it, so it's AI, but it's AI of already.
And I make sure to tell it 100% audio influence, nothing less. That way it's my creation as much as possible.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Nonetheless, when you have the paid pro version or better, you get a copyright.
Yeah, but does the lawsuit overrule the copyright claim that Suno gives you on Pro and Premium?
No, because you both agree to the.
What about in
to the
Germany?
I don't know.
If I don't even know if it applies retroactively.
Okay.
Copyright laws are different everywhere.
Yeah. See, that's true. That's why you don't buy a bacon sandwich in Japan unless you know what you're eating.
Personally, think it's just a bit of a more nuanced issue than saying, "Oh, this is copyright infringement," because the AI uses 100 or so different other songs as inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's never actually copying anything; it just learns patterns.
That's how I learn music.
Yeah, I learned patterns.
Yeah, exactly.
I copy other people until and what happens is by copying all these different styles of people, I have
learn how
my
to
own
make
unique
your own
style.
Yeah, exactly. The
I
amalgamation.
don't sound like Frank. I might have grown up singing Frank Sinatra, but I certainly don't sound like Frank Sinatra.
Right. So here's the deal. Whatever you're most inspired by, you become as a musician. and it is naturally going to happen. Whatever inspires you the most is a part of your style.
Like the guy that sang for Leonard Skinner, he in a interview he said he owes his whole career to Paul Rogers, who was a British singer in many bands, and he said he grew up copying Paul Rogers' style, but he couldn't quite sing as well as Paul Rogers could sing, but he had his own style, and of course that became Leonard Skinner.
Yeah.
But he doesn't owe any copyrights to Paul Rogers.
See, that's why
Just
I
like
think
Paul Rogers doesn't owe anything to whoever he copied when he was growing up.
right. So Suno's in a legal gray zone. It should
No,
be.
Suno was just copying people that have come in the past and mixing it together. They're not making exact copies of Frank Sinatra.
Right. Excuse me.
So nobody can sue Suno for copyright
But why is there
because
a
they don't know
lawsuit?
which. Because Suno was making. That's our main problem with AI Austin, is that it all sounds like it's Suno,
Right.
right? Why is
Yeah.
that? Because it has its own unique sound. It doesn't sound like anybody particular.
Yeah.
Just like a right. And so who's going to sue for that sound? Daughtry?
He definitely the AI voice totally sounds like Daughtry.
I would definitely, if I was Daughtry, I'd think about it. But nobody else has any.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I don't hear anyone else's voice as much as his in there at times, man.
Right.
Holy shit.
If it's anybody's, it's his. If
Yeah.
anyone has a claim, it's him.
I agree.
Or Nickelback,
Or,
or
well,
whatever.
Whoever the hell, yeah, exactly.
I think there are transgressions being made in the spirit of the law, so to speak, when it comes to AI, mostly because those AI platforms don't never actually attribute anything to the artists that feed into their data.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been the issue since the emergence of AI a couple of years ago. They just scraped the internet and even just pirated copyrighted material to feed into their data sets.
See, that sucks if they did that, Phil.
What?
Use pirated content to feed their data sets.
Well, it depends. If they did their AI did their scraping of YouTube, that's legal.
That's
they
legal.
scrape password sites, that's illegal. If they hand recorded all the music off of vinyl and put it into their data, that's legal. If they downloaded all kinds of stuff from Spotify, that's a tough one. So they have the right to download from Spotify, but do they have the right to download and absorb it into their AI?
Right.
That's an argument I wouldn't. So that's where I would figure the gray line would be.
Yep.
Before
Legally
any of-
download the music. Is it legal to consume the music as an AI?
Yeah.
It wasn't up until there were actual licenses that addressed it as a legal point.
So yeah, I think the AI companies should pay, if they're going to scrape Spotify, they should pay some kind of fee. I mean,
To
Spotify doesn't pay their.
Well, to the artists,
so you know.
I think.
Spotify doesn't pay the artists fuck all anyway.
It should go to the artists.
But yeah, but the problem is, most of these artists, they have different rights organizations, and so you'd have to make a component that the software would link into these payment things and move credit towards publishing companies for these. I mean, it would be so disastrously complicated.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to solve it, but I kind of agree that the AI should pay for the right to scrape private information. But if you're a band and you're posting your stuff on YouTube for consumption, it's up to YouTube. And you signed you agreed to the terms of service with YouTube. YouTube's going to get paid by the AI companies for scraping them.
Yeah.
That's who's suing who, right? The artist already gave up their rights when they posted it. Basically, they're going to get views, and those
It's
views are
object to
going to
fair
be
use
in
mostly in
exchange for the
YouTube.
terms of service. Now, if the say for example, if Suno doesn't pay YouTube and it scrapes YouTube, YouTube might get pissy about that and say, "Listen, you just scraped our entire database for all your music sounds. Like, fuck you." And so they might sue Suno over that, but they'd
Yeah.
have to prove it. That's the thing. Like they'd have to prove that Suno, and again, what percentage of Suno's AI was scraped off YouTube? 1/10 of 1%. So okay, so Suno's worth $10 billion, and what do we owe you? $1 million? Like it's I mean it's they're not very convoluted.
It is.
And there's
I
the
mean, Suno wasn't even a
DMCA.
public company; they're a private company,
Uh,
mind you. They're really getting popular.
Eddie was gonna say
Them
something.
and dozens of other sites too.
that's okay.
Sorry, I think he was trying to say something a minute ago too, so I just wanted him to get a word in.
That's fine. Yeah, I was just saying the DMC Act also complicates things because you can copy other people's stuff as long as you use it in a way that's transformative in nature.
Can you hear him, Phil?
I sort of, yeah. You can what?
You'll have
He's
to say
asking
that
if you
again.
can hear me.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear Eddie?
Yeah, I was just asking him to repeat the last part of that.
Oh.
The DMC Act complicates things because it actually allows for fair use of
Right.
copyrighted content, so you can use it in a way that's transformative. And what description is in AI? It's transformers. They transform things.
It's
quite
weird.
literally.
It makes them
There's another-
fine-tunable.
There's another long-standing rights as well. When you the right of mechanical rights,
Yeah.
and when you're a band, for example, and you go live and you play cover songs, the venue that you play them in is required to pay royalties for those cover songs.
Oh wow.
Now, do they do that? Probably
No.
not too much. At the end of the day, yes, but they do pay royalties for the playing of the radios and
Yep.
background music and stuff. So they do pay a small fee, and the band playing cover tunes would be included with that fee. Now, if you said, I'm going to record a song, I don't know, Guns N' Roses song, right? Whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Brownstone. And we're going to do a cover of Mr. Brownstone. And because we do it live and everyone thinks it's awesome.
Yeah.
So we did a recording of it in the studio, and we needed one more song for the album. So we put it on there. Now, how did we get away with that? Because that's Mr. Brownstone's published by ASCAP Publishing on behalf of what's his name and the other guy, Slash and fucking, if that's who it is, I don't know, right? Axl Rose
Axel.
and whoever. Now, be like Rose McKagan, such and such, so and so, and that's basically if it's 4 people that write it in the band, they all get equal share. Then 25% of the royalties goes to each member. 25% of their share of the royalties. Now, the publishing company, depending on who's assigned the rights, the record company owns the rights to the songs. Sometimes they have a publishing arm, and those guys will buy the rights to the song off of a band after the album is like 10 years old. The band might be broke, and someone will come along and go, listen, I'll give you $5 million for the publishing rights to your album. And so now you own the rights. But you don't own the rights to the recording. That's owned by the record company. They produced it. And they have the rights of reproduction. Okay? They have the right to play that song anywhere they want, and they have the right to charge you for playing that song anywhere they want. When they upload to Spotify, that right is assigned, and you pay 99 cents to listen to it. When they upload it to YouTube, you get to listen to it for free. But of course, if a million of you listen to it, then they get paid by YouTube. So that's how they monetize their songs nowadays. And of course, vinyl and CD and whatever else is media is available. AIs, they're reimagining. Don't forget, this is like, how about here's a better example. What about drum machines?
Right.
Drum machines have been around since the 80s. The Roland, I mean, the 808 drum machine in rap music is, synonymous. And then there's the sampling of other people's stuff, drums, and putting it into modern music. And now we have, of course, drum machines built into audio workstations. Now, if I played the guitar and I sing and I use a synthetic drum machine that's using real samples, so when I play it back for you, you can't tell it's a real drum machine, drums or not. Now, is that AI? Not technically, no. It's just sequencing samples.
Right. Memory loop.
But if AI can sequence the samples faster and more efficiently in all kinds of ways that I like them to do it in, faster than I can do it in my DAW, what's the fucking difference?
Right.
There's no difference. Okay, so now that's drums. Now what about guitar? What if the guitar sequencer, let's call it AI, can write guitar parts better than I can? I'm not a guitar player. I'm a tambourine player, but I just have a really good sense of melody. So I plunk in my melody and I tell it, hey, transfer that into guitar, please. And so now the AI says, well, okay, I got the melody. What do you want it to sound like? And it's like, well, what heavy metal sounds like. And the AI, being like any other human being, says, yeah, I have this much experience listening to heavy metal. And so my influences would lead me to believe that this is what heavy metal should sound like, just like I would or you would. The line crosses when they take music that they didn't pay for, or that they, and again, it's all out there. I mean, I can get music anytime I want without paying for it. I just go to YouTube, type in the name of the song, and boom, there it is. Now, does an AI have the same, or at least the company, have the same right to absorb that music like I can for free? And then using that information, make choices automatically based on its computer self, like I would as a human. It's just making choices. So if I listen to X amount of heavy metal, Iron Maiden and Black Sabbath and Rammstein, and I put it all together and I play this and I go, wow, that's a good song. That sounds kind of like Rammstein and a little bit like Black Sabbath. And you're like, yeah, that's because those are my influences. Now I got to pay royalties to Rammstein and Black Sabbath? Fuck no.
Right. That wouldn't
And so I
make
don't
sense.
think the AI, I just think that AI, because it's so efficient at what it does, is scaring people.
Yep.
It's not doing anything different than we do as humans. It's just doing it way more efficiently.
Yeah, way more efficiently and way more quickly.
Now, mind you, it's way more generically too. It's
Yeah.
also stupiding. It's dumbing down the sound of music. Like,
It is.
I love the stuff we're producing. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, it's mostly sounds the same. Like you'd think the same band played all the music pretty well.
Right.
Because it has the same Suno sound. And I'm sure every AI's music program has the same idea for its own. Like some people who are really on top of this stuff would be able to say, that's a Suno track. And like you could put 3 AI songs together or side by side, and someone smart enough might be able to pick out the AI and responsible for each of those songs. Because I certainly think that I could pick out a Suno song if I heard one. If someone said, "Do you think this is AI?" and I heard it, and I heard it, and I heard any Suno-isms in it, I'd be like, "Yep," and I know which program made it too.
Mm-hmm.
People would be like, "Holy fuck, how'd you know that?" Well, because I am fully immersed in Suno. Now, mind you, like there's people out there that have professional programs that they pay a lot of money for. These are hip hop artists, have AI music software, and I've seen it out there. I can't afford it, but it makes Suno look like a freaking child's toy.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
And that's what at least half of all the modern hip hop music is being produced with today.
No way. It's modern
Oh yes.
garbage.
Oh yes. Half of all the hip hop, the music, by the way, not the people, and the guys just
Right.
rap over top of it, right? Just like we're doing. Like I don't have any problem with that. I'm just saying that that's what it is at this point. And so to sit here and argue about whether we should or shouldn't is kind of a moot point at this point.
Yeah.
Because everyone's doing it. Country bands, fucking everybody. Some metal band, what was it? Not Gojira. Who was some huge metal band just got busted using it
No
on their last album.
way.
Yeah.
Who?
Hold on, I'll ask soon. I'll ask my AI.
Okay.
Which major heavy metal band just got busted for using AI on its latest album?
Be right back.
Okay, Cinder. Is it thinking?
It doesn't say any major band.
Really?
Yeah, no, I know I heard it.
It doesn't know. Maybe you should try tell it to research. Look up the web.
What major heavy metal band got busted for having AI in its music recently in the public eye?
No, it was the band member recently finally admitted that they used AI in their process. And again, if I create an AI song
Have
using
you
my
heard
melody,
of a band called Zao?
no.
That's who.
But I think that if like you and I, we come up, you put some guitar pieces up, I like it, I make some lyrics. Now we've got quite a few songs right now between the two of us.
Yeah.
And so we own the rights to those songs.
Yeah.
I own the rights to the music. I own the rights to the music and melody, and you own the rights to the music melody. And so together we share because we're not going to fight over it. We're going to share.
We won't fight.
Right? It's like you can't technically copyright a guitar lick, but since you're instrumental in my inspiration for music, I would obviously share the copyrights with you, even though my melodies, and again, they're going to be based on something similar to what you played, so it's only right that we do that. But at the end of the day, when you copyright a song, you don't copyright the music, you copyright the lyrics and the melody. In other words, if a drummer does a wicked drum solo in the middle of the song and someone else does it, you can't copyright that.
Really?
Nope. Matter of fact, you could play a song and then on the middle of it break into Whole Lot of Love for like 4 bars and then go back into your original song. There's nothing anybody can do about it.
Our band is called Fuck Led Zeppelin, and we have songs arranged for you tonight.
The rest of the song is some like bizarre song about Led Zeppelin sucking, and then you could break into and
It's
then
like
back
a
into your song.
bastardization.
That's
of
right,
all the
they
music.
suck.
We're called Fuck Led Zeppelin. We're here to fuck with your mind tonight. That's so funny, man.
And then you have somebody do all the translations in some ancient language that nobody knows.
Yeah. History, Rana, fucking what the fuck
People are
is
trying
this
to
guy
translate.
saying,
Have
dude?
to use AI to translate the song.
Holy shit, that'd be crazy.
What if you could do this? What if you could create a song in some kind of weird frequencies that AI would create, and then only AI could unlock the
And
secret to the
decipher
song, and then you could hear it after it's been deciphered by another AI.
That'd be fucking hilarious. I found a
So
treasure
basically,
chest.
if you tried
I
listening
found
to
a-
the,
I found a
you tried
treasure
listening
chest
to,
with a USB stick in it. What is this sound it has on the file?
no, you just listen to it. It's like beep boop beep boop boop doop, beep boop beep, and then you go, okay. You feed that to another AI, and the AI goes, oh, I know what that is. That's fucking, you know,
That's this.
yeah. Make it sound like a fucking old-fashioned modem.
Yeah. A dial-up.
And then only make one copy, put it in a locked box with the thumb drive, and then sell it for $10 million on the internet.
Yeah.
And then, but making sure no one else can make a copy of it or listen to it.
Yeah.
It's called, you know what the song's called? Schrodinger's song.
That's funny.
You know why?
Why?
Because you can't play it or listen to it or open the box for like 10 years, so you don't even know if the song is actually on the thumb drive or not.
Exactly.
It could be on there, it might not be.
Is the story of Schrodinger's cat that it didn't exist?
It was
It's in a superposition of like the uranium atom is in a state of having split and not split, so the cat is either dead or alive.
Okay.
So it's both at the same time and nothing.
Yeah, basically, you don't know what the answer is until you look, and
It's
your
like-
looking affects the answer.
It's like, did the lightning hit the tree in the woods? I don't know.
yes and no.
Yeah.
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Yes, but which bear? Where? And is there hair?
My favorite one is if a tree falls in the forest and there's no one around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Well, not to your ears. It made a noise there in the moment.
Well, that's the whole play of the bear shitting in the woods. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a sound if no one's there to hear it. No, it does not.
Because no one heard the sound. But there was a sound generated, but no one heard it.
No, there's no sound. Only the waves were generated. The sound is received.
Okay, so the vibrations of the tree falling.
There were no
created.
sounds. It was just sound waves.
Yeah, if there was nothing around able to physically hear it, then yeah, it was just, there's no
It was
sound.
just a vibrational sound wave that wasn't picked up.
Yep.
Right.
Analogous to quantum physics, that's like just the difference of particle and wave. If you don't observe an object, it's a wave.
Man, if we walked into a Wimpy's...
Oh, that's
everyone
like
would look
that.
at us,
that
man.
remember that experiment they did with the light beam? They split the thing through two holes, and
Yeah!
when you,
Double splitting
when you looked
experiment.
away
We're
from it,
living in a
it did a
simulation. 50% chance. 50% chance.
I think I've mentioned this before, but I think that kind of depends on how good the universe itself is at creating simulations.
That's right.
If you look at black holes, and there's other exotic black hole-like objects that don't even collapse to a singularity, like a gravistar.
Wow.
It just stretches every fabric of space that it contains. It's very similar to how the
So-
Big Bang treated space.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that begs the idea that you could pass through a wormhole,
Yep.
except because it stretches space, time and space are locked inextricably together. Therefore, if you were in the wormhole, you wouldn't be pulled apart. It would just take you millions of years to get through it,
What? You think so?
because time and space go together. So you wouldn't be out of time. Space would stretch,
Do you think
and
it
so
would be
time
like,
would stretch. But
do
I
you
don't think
that
that
you, hang on. If you go through a wormhole, do you think that you're traveling a million years in like 5 minutes or a minute?
Time dilates with gravity.
Yeah, if you're traveling,
That would be
I think you
fucking.
can travel.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Does a worm? Okay, hold on. So the question is, does a wormhole slow you down when you approach it?
It depends if there's a black hole. Because if you're
Yeah, but
near a black
wouldn't
hole,
it,
the argument
because
is
of
there's
your mass-
time dilation.
because your mass is so tiny, wouldn't it suck it up at the speed of light?
If you
It would just go
stop,
zing!
if you stop relative to the black hole while you're inside of it, you would see the universe reaching the end of time, basically. And to anyone outside looking at you, you would just redshift into a stuck position at the moment you cross the event horizon.
Yep.
It's so creepy, man. Oh my god.
I smell a new movie coming on.
It's called Interstellar 2.
I've collected entire playlists on that topic on my YouTube channel.
It's incredible.
Dozens of metal songs that have
So-
that as a theme.
Hell yeah.
So people like to think that it's possible to travel through time.
I'd
And
like
I
to think
believe-
so.
I believe you can, but I think you can only go forwards. In other words, if you travel at a speed closer to the speed of light and then return back to the Earth, you would do it in a markedly less time than the people on Earth lived. So you could, like, theoretically, you could take off on a spaceship and then come back again. And by the time you came back, 10 or 20 years had passed.
Yeah, so
and
if your
only
parents are driving you nuts, you're like, see ya, I'm gonna see you in 10 years, this is your punishment, and you fucking come back. In
So
like a
theoretically, you could take a 2-month trip
week. Yeah.
around the sun and back or something. I don't know.
Like
And
Superman.
when you get back, your kid's older than you are.
Yep, and be like, that's your punishment, you should have fucking cleaned your room. But yeah.
Now you're my dad.
Into the void you go.
Yeah, that's so bad.
So the reason why you can't go backwards in time is because you don't know where the Earth is going to be.
Right, in relativity and in where the solar
Because you're
system
traveling
and
through
in the
space.
universe.
So if you
God,
travel
you gotta-
back in
hey,
time,
Hey, the fucking the entire galaxy is traveling through space too.
so for example, if you were to go back in time a day, you'd be in the middle of the cosmos. You'd be like somewhere else. The Earth's traveling at thousands of miles per second. Like if you were to go back in time only, then you would end up in the middle of space because the
Yeah.
Earth would be gone.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be there
you'd
anymore.
fucking suffocate and die.
Because you have to go back in time and space. And you
Yep.
can't do that because you can't go. It's like Superman. He can do a lot of shit, but I don't think he can go backwards around the Earth and make it go backwards in time. I just don't
I
think
don't
that's
know,
possible.
man. I don't know, but
He can go forwards and he can go around the Earth forwards really fast, and when he comes back, his all his friends are dead.
yep.
Like Superman could do that because he's traveling through space and time forward. But he's traveling through a faster, more space in
What
a
about-
less time.
What about when he saved Lois Lane's life?
And the Earth is traveling through less space at a slower time.
Einstein calls thought observations of time travel as spooky action at a distance, with how quantum entanglement seems to act instantly upon discovering that a particle that has the same source always has the opposite spin of the particle that it's sprung up with.
Does anybody
So
here
in
know
a
what?
sense, time traveling backwards is only possible for things that are already determined to have happened.
Yeah.
Does anybody here know what a generational ship is?
Where you live on the ship and then die on the ship on the way somewhere?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
no.
much.
I think the Anunnaki had a generational ship.
Probably.
Basically, it's a ship that's got a
Cryo sleeping pods.
Well, look,
it's got a
listen,
maternity ward.
listen. They say that if we were to build a generational ship to go to our closest star, it would take us at 1% the speed of light,
Jesus.
425 years to
That's
get
so
there.
sad.
And in that time, we would have multiple generations grow up, live their lives, and die on that ship. But only twice in the history of that ship's flight will there be an actual change. Once when they leave the planet, and once when they find the new star. So,
Yeah.
and so those traveling through space will know nothing but living in that ship, and that's the daily life for them.
And they
And
will
of
know
course,
the stories of Earth.
90% of that ship would be basically, for lack of a better description, farmland and whatnot,
Yeah,
terraform shit.
agriculture.
Yeah,
There'd be 3 big wheels,
Yep.
Oh yeah, at least.
3 big gravity wheels. One for living, one for work, and one for the crops and shit.
Yeah.
And any one of the 3 could be converted back into crops as well. So it's very modular. So
in an emergency,
if you
you
had a
can
crop, if
jettison
you had a
an
crop
entire
ring fail,
section.
you could convert the other ones.
Yeah, in an emergency, you can jettison an entire ring.
Would you guys ever commit your lives to being one of the first ones on a generational ship if you were like, say, 18?
Hear me out. If I was able to have a wife, yeah, if she's cool. No backstabbing. Let's do it.
I mean, knowing that you would never make it to the actual destination of that vehicle.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, because I know my kids are gonna maybe
Yeah,
see
I'd
it.
do it.
Like, not my kids, but my
I'd go.
grandchildren.
Am I going to be in stasis, or do I get to look out the
No,
window?
no, you're literally just living on the ships. They build a big, giant, habitable generational ship it's like the
It's a
fucking
fucking
Enterprise,
space
basically,
colony.
but it's a space station.
Can I be in charge of the radio station?
I mean, I'm sure they need someone.
It's a fucking space colony.
Yeah, basically,
I'm
just
gonna
imagine
start-
the giant ass space station like from Star Citizen, but even bigger, and just flying through space forever.
They'd call it
Until
the Big
finally-
Bertha.
Right.
As long as I get to do music on the spaceship, I'm happy.
Yeah, and they're like, no, sorry guys, no rap. It's just a
We'll invent space music like from
Space
Star
rap.
Trek.
They can't do the
That's Star
music.
Wars, but okay.
That's funny as hell. That's so good. We'd come up with the Cantina song on the ship.
Did I say Star Trek? I meant Star Wars.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
Star Trek.
That's funny.
There already is like a golden plate with a big picture on it in space. So
The Voyager.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think that was Voyager.
and it's got like "What a Wonderful World" on it, and a couple other
What
songs.
a wonderful world.
No, they're talking about the movie
Oh.
Wonderful Life. They had that's the on the holodeck.
Right. No, we're talking about the space, or I mean
It's a
the
golden
satellite
disc.
Voyager. The one that we put out in space. That's if aliens ever find it, it's
Oh,
supposed to
that one. The one
have
that
a big
has a
golden
picture of
record
naked
on it.
dudes on it.
Yeah. Well, that's what Da Vinci shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to have some mathematics, some languages.
It's like the world's first pornography.
Yeah, that's right.
I guess if you're going to put a naked dude
I don't
on it, might as
know.
well
I
be
would
Da Vinci.
probably count fertility goddess statues first. There were a lot of those.
Okay, so now you're going to like 3000 BC.
Bunch of fat bitches with big boobs.
Cinder's like, the boobies are there, man.
One of those Babylonian booby dolls.
Right.
Yeah. Big boobies. Fucking.
Nefertiti.
Remember Austin Powers? I want to hump a lot. It's so stupid.
So yeah, would I go ahead in time and then come back like in 400 years? But yeah, it would if it only took me like a year.
Yeah, if it took me a year, I'd like to see it. But then again, I'd be
Zip
like,
out, zip back again and then
Can you wait?
have it 400 years later.
What-
I'd do that.
What if the Earth?
Well, that's assuming that you could actually travel at the speed of light. Then you would have to travel one full light year out and one full light year back.
No, you wouldn't have to travel anywhere near the speed of light.
I'm just saying, if you're trying to leave for a year and come back and it's going to be 400 years, I mean, you need
Okay,
a
so
little bit of
there is
distance.
the math for this, and the
Right,
math
but
comes
it also has to do with the distance from the home point.
Hold on.
The biggest issue
gonna
with
ask
traveling
my
in
phone.
space is not even logistics.
If I was
or-
traveling on a spaceship away from Earth, and I wanted to come back when everyone else was 400 years, how fast would I have to go?
You just die from radiation poisoning, basically.
Right.
The
Not
closer you
unless it-
travel to the speed of light, so the closer you travel to the speed of light, the slower time will pass for you compared to people back on Earth. Okay, so if you want to age, you must travel at a certain percentage. Okay, here we go. If you want to age by 10 years, you have to go 99.969% of the speed of light. So if you want to, and that's for
And
400 years.
That would just be one light year out and one light year back. That'd be what, 20 years then, or what?
No, that's 10 years. So
So
if you want
5
to,
years
if you're
out,
gonna,
5 years back. Okay.
if you want to age 40 years, then you have to go 99.499% of the speed of light.
Wow, it's all around the 99%, eh?
Okay, so let's say I wanted to go. So if it's 100 years, let me try that. If I was traveling in a spaceship and I wanted to come back when everyone else was 100 years older, how fast would I have to go? Yeah, it's 99.5% of the speed of light.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
this
crazy.
86. If you want the trip to feel like, so if you want to go 50 years and you come back and everyone else is 100 years older, that's only 86.6% of the speed of light. Now that's almost doable. If you wanted to go for 20 years and come back and everybody was 100 years older, then that's 97.7.9. That seems a little bit harder to do.
That's harsh.
That last little bit.
Yeah.
And that's provided you don't have to change directions, right? Or avoid shit.
Oh my god. Having to turn.
What, Matt, well, I don't know what the stopping distance is on a spaceship traveling at how many miles per second.
Especially if you don't have like gravity field generators.
Well, that's another thing. A warp shell would help that journey because
you
there'd
could
be no
fucking
mass.
have a shell that surrounds you with your own gravity field, and then like you could stop on a fucking dime, and you'd be fine inside the gravity bubble of
Right.
isolation.
The problem is the acceleration. You need enough energy and fuel to get you up to speed, and then how long would it take you to slow down? Then or you'd have to go around a planet and then come back again without slowing down. That'd
Not
be
only
the only way
that-
you could do it.
Not only that,
You-
but just any particle in space that's even large enough to be considered a microparticle can actually pierce holes in your hull.
Well,
that
if you have
speed.
no. Yes and no. If you have your own isolated gravity field, if you try to put your hand in that, you can't even do it.
You definitely need some kind of
I
plasmoid.
mean, yeah, if
or
if we're
toroid
assuming
energy.
we have one of those.
You'd have to have a gravitational motor. There's no other way of doing it.
You need an
First of all, for
isolated
the-
gravity field generator and an amplification
Right.
device.
Plasmoid or a 0 point.
Basically, what would wind up happening is we'd have to have something that could fire off long enough, it doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter how strong it is, as long as you've got enough fuel.
Right.
But you need something that's going to be able to fire off long enough to get you to reach that maximum speed that you can get, whatever that may be. And then you would literally just be coasting through frictionless space until you tried to slow down.
Yeah.
And it would probably take you pretty much the exact same amount of distance to slow down as it did for you to speed up.
That's
So
if you
yeah,
had a,
and
that's
if
you
you're
had a
traveling
solar
at
panel.
a high rate of speed, even though space is vast and wide open, and they say you'll even be able to go through the asteroid belt without probably ever seeing an asteroid, there is still other smaller particles and things out there that you have to worry about, not just like the radiation and shit, you know. So
Debris.
so yeah.
You gotta be careful.
And so imagine, like Phil said, imagine once you get to that top speed, trying to redirect yourself. It'd be like, you know, almost
what's
like a
making
top
sense?
speed sled on ice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they don't have their, you know, their blades down in the ice, so therefore they don't have any way to control that friction. You know. So yeah.
This lightning wyvern's about to fully grow.
Okay, in order for you to do that trick where you come back 20 years later and everybody's 100 years older, you'd have to go an average speed of 650,498,046 miles per hour.
Wow.
For how long and how far?
All the way.
Wow.
That's average speed.
I mean, what's all the way though? Like, how are you going 20 years or 10 years out and 10 years back?
Well, the distance isn't relative because the people on Earth exist in a longer time frame than you do. You don't live as long. Your time doesn't pass as long for you.
Right, I get that, but you're still going distance over time anyways, no matter what.
Okay, well then you'd have to multiply 650 million miles per hour times however many hours you're going to be gone, which is 20 years. So that's 20 times 365 times 24, which is a lot.
I agree.
Oh shit. Holy shit. He's like, which is a lot. It's like, yeah. That's a lot. Holy fucking crap.
Divided by 2, though.
Yeah. Divided by 2. Oh my god.
If you're going straight out and back again, I guess you wouldn't. You'd probably go in a spiral. First ascending spiral, and then no, you wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, you could. I wonder if it matters if you go far away or not. It's just the speed, right?
Makes me wonder.
Technically, I believe it is speed, but there, like I said, distance does count, you know, distance traveled, but I guess distance around the Earth would be same thought as distance in a straight line, because you're still traveling that same amount of distance. But you could literally orbit, you know, a little outside of the moon and probably still eventually achieve the same distance that you would need if you're going at that speed and you're able to control it in a circle.
If you could
you know?
somehow control your orbit and keep
Yeah, that's what
that
I'm saying,
speed,
yeah.
which is,
But no, in
you
order to
wouldn't
do
be
that,
able
you
to
probably
do it
would
in-
have to go straight out and then slow down and turn around and come straight back and then slow
Yeah,
down.
I think so.
Again, you wouldn't be able to slow down. You'd have to do like an elliptical orbit of some kind.
Of a
You'd go
massive-
shooting
of
out.
a
Yeah,
massive
loop around
gravitational
like a
field.
planet and shoot back or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have to be a massive gravitational field. You might even have to aim at a black hole to slingshot.
Okay,
I think once
okay.
you try to do that, you're just gonna get sucked into it.
No, if you aim at it at the perfect fucking angle, it might not suck you in. You'd have to fucking perfectly angle it.
Hey Ozzy, raise your hand if you're gonna be the test monkey.
As long as I have enough inertia, I should be able to interstellar that shit and get to the
He
next
said, I'll be
dimension.
there.
I went 650,498,000 miles an hour. How far would I go in 20 years? I want to go 650,498,000
Nice,
miles
it's
per hour
almost
for
fully
20
grown.
years. How far will I go?
About to witness the wyvern grow right in front of me. It's at 99.9%, Cinder.
So you're waiting on it to go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm packing one.
I am loaded.
Come check out the Deadpool wyvern. Fly it.
I might in a moment. I'm busy doing something.
Okay. Want to know how much melee it has?
5 million.
I wish. But it has 1,212% at birth. Spark it up.
Spark it.
Which is insane for a wyvern,
It
dude.
is insane.
I've never seen that much strength on a wyvern. I've had 600%, but now it's double! Spark it up.
Double.
This is wicked. Do you have this game, Eddie?
How far away is Uranus?
On Nexons?
Arc?
Oh, Arc. I don't have the latest game.
Okay. Do you have a phone that'll run Arc Mobile?
I might. No, not really. It's not really good.
Okay. Because I'll hook you up with some cool teams and stuff if you ever play. It's free to play.
The distance you have to travel, Cinder, is 1.13967 E plus 14
What the
miles.
fuck does that mean?
That's a long fucking way.
Holy shit!
There weren't enough zeros to describe it, apparently.
It's an E.
1.13967 E plus 14.
Jeez.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It means there's a whole lot of zeros after that E.
and Uranus is 1.8 billion miles away. So I suppose you could do a around the sun, like do a very high orbit around the sun. But you'd have to, I don't know if you could keep that curve going.
The curve?
Yeah, the orbit. Because you're going to be going faster than the planets are going around the sun.
That was a
Isn't
ripper.
it?
The leather couch.
What do you think we should do? Invent a
Which
spaceship?
planet orbits the sun the fastest?
If you can come up with a lightweight radiation shielding for outer space, you'd be winning a prize of some sort.
Well, Eddie, let's put our heads together. Lead and what? Reduce
Not lead. Lead is like
Yeah,
the
that's a
heaviest
bad
thing.
idea.
weight. Okay, what else is radiation resistant?
You could assemble
Use
a
lead
shielding
and gold.
around-
We'll be fine. Lead and gold. That's all we need.
Okay, so if you went back in time 1 hour and didn't take into account space, you would be 67,000 miles away in the middle, in the middle of space. No, sorry. You'd be, if it was, hold on, if you had the precise amount, you'd actually be in the same place. No, you wouldn't. No, where would you? No, you wouldn't, but because the Earth revolves around the sun in 67,000 miles an hour, and if so, you would be 67,000 miles out, but you theoretically you'd be in a similar position. But the Earth is also rotating as it orbits, so you'd have to calculate for that. But you probably, it's only an hour, so theoretically, if you timed it out, you'd be in the same place if you went back an hour. If you went back 2 hours, no, you have to go back. How would that work? Yeah, you'd be 67,000 miles in space. That's where you'd be.
Wow.
In 24 hours, you would be back in the same general location. So you'd never be able to travel in time backwards unless you traveled exactly the rotation of the Earth and take into account its variation in the orbit. Its actual rotation. Because you wouldn't want to leave here and then end up in Andrews Mountain
No.
in a pair of
Inside
in a
of
pair
a
of
mountain, you wouldn't be able
in
to
a pair of
breathe.
gym shorts. Yeah, you'd be like half in a rock.
My leg! It's part of a rock! Ah! It's like splinching.
People would be watching, all looking at the ruins in Machu Picchu, and all of a sudden your face would show up on the wall.
Oh no, here's a better one. All of a sudden this old woman, she's sipping on the deck, having fucking tea with her husband, and you merge with his fucking head as in it's your cock. That would fucking suck.
Yeah. There's no way of containing that. I mean, the calculations.
Yeah.
If you had the energy to force yourself back in time, and I don't think that's possible. That's why time space only moves forward. Now, could you drop into an alternate universe? I think that's possible. Definitely an alternate timeline.
Yeah.
Theoretically, there's like a axis that you can move in space inside a black hole, but to actually cross that boundary, that would lead to an that would lead to an alternate universe. You'd have to move faster than the speed of light.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the same deal with actually trying to escape the black hole.
Yeah.
Or something that dilates space uniformly.
Yeah, but if I could go ahead in time and come back, 100 years from now, I'd do that.
Wouldn't it be incredible? Everyone you know would be dead.
It's true.
And it's also a way of universe just saying, no, you will not return to the end, literal end of time.
Yeah, that would suck, eh? You go ahead 100 years, come back just in time to see the Earth turn into a supernova?
Or you go 100 years into the future and the Earth's fucking not there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's
Or
like
you get there and the entire atmosphere, you can't even approach the place because there's so many fucking Elon Musk satellites in the sky.
yeah, it's covered by satellites. It's like a satellite barrier wall. It's like the only way to get through is to like use a scoop and push through. Kind of like space
There would definitely be laser guidance systems floating around waiting for anybody coming in.
Oh man, can you imagine how hostile it would be? So when are we gonna start our designs?
Already did. 3 rings. With 2 down the middle.
That's a good idea.
The tube is where all the magic happens.
Yeah, you should Should we listen to some more tunage?
That's it for me, buddy. I'm taking off.
I gotta go to the bank and look food tomorrow. I gotta get up at like 10.
Yeah.
I hope you have a
Alright,
good
then.
night though. Let's make some
Yeah,
more
you
music
gentlemen have a good
tomorrow.
night. Take it easy.
Have a good
Hell
one, Phil.
yeah, Phil, I love ya.
See ya, man.
That was fun. Brother Cinder. Brother Eddie. He's my brother. Yeah.
From another mountain.
Yeah. What about you, Cinder? You too?
Would you call me?
Brother from another mother. Brother from another mother.
baby.
Hell yeah. Okay, so we're cooking some meat. What a treat. Wait a minute. Look at the grab button. Confused. Oh, yeah,
reason.
I know why. Man, the ocean is so fucking beautiful from our base. Wow. I'm using the quiet mode skin because it makes things quieter. All the air conditioning units have been silenced.
There's still something deeply wrong with the asset streaming in Enhanced, so I might wait for the.
What's up with it?
It refuses to load the models even after I've converted them to Enhanced.
What? Really?
It's still in beta. Yeah, I'll wait for the official release.
Yeah, once the
probably.
official release is out, it'll be a big hit on it. Cinder, you should get it. The official release of everything that's ever been released.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
You go, dude.
No, you said I should get the official of everything that's ever been released. I said, you son of a bitch. I'm in.
That's a lot. I mean, this one should technically grow up with 90%. 2,000 food. If a wyvern has 2,000 food and its maturation is 90.2, what is the comparison between starvation time and maturation time?
Maturation is faster than starvation and tends to occur maturity I'd like to stop.
Then I should keep it near the trough. Because when it gets hungry, it will eat. Here we go. Now you're close enough to it. You should be okay when you're hungry. The others need to be. I really don't want to risk this one because if it just doesn't have enough, I don't know. The 90% that I trust. I'm gonna run a timer. in theory, this thing should be okay. I'll check on it when I get up anyway, because I gotta get up early.
Me too.
But this
In
Wi-Fi.
fact, I have to go to bed here shortly.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is trust it. It says it should be okay. It said the other one would be okay too, but it had 10% difference, so I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I mean, cool. Let me spark one with you before you go. To be safe, I'll put a wyvern milk on it if
Or it won't automatically eat it.
I'm putting a salt on it. It'll eat it if it gets hungry enough, but if it doesn't, it won't. Where the hell's the good ones? I saw a really nice spoil timer a second ago. Where the fuck is the 4-hour one? There it is. Okay, so run, get on there. There we go. Now it's gonna let nice 4 hours. I mean, we'll see if that works. But okay, now I can shut the game down. First, I gotta feed my characters some meat. Eat that shit. A sec here. Okay, so there we go. Exit to menu. Quit game. Thank you for watching the stream.